Another day, another evolution, and by the looks of it, we got the same one twice.
For cheap and fast FC24 Ultimate Team coins, head over to MMOEXP.com, link down below, and make sure to use my code Morsey at checkout to get yourself 5% off.
So I don't know if this is like a graphical bug here, or maybe we can actually do this evolution twice, which is interesting. And I tell you what, if this is the case, I wonder if you could complete one and then put that completed card straight into it again. Is that possible? Someone maybe might have to be a guinea pig here and find out for us. But Pitch Commander's in the building. Two separate players. I'm looking at the Choo Choo Train, Tchouaméni, and Mr. Torreira now. Unfortunately, it is paid. 150k or 750 FC points. That's a lot, man. 150k is big. However, we do get, by the looks of it, Intercept Playstyle Plus, which is big, and a reasonable boost across the card. It's not like mind-blowing, but it's a substantial boost to defending, the physicals of +4s there, +3 in the dribbling, +4 in the passing stats, and +3 in the pace. The requirements: max 85 overall, pace max 84, passing max 81, dribbling max 85, physical 82, and a CDM. Okay then, who's eligible out of my club then? It's just the same faces every time. Camavinga, Tchouaméni. I seem to be able to put those guys into about 56 different evolutions. And apart from that, the club's looking a little bit low in regards to potential evolution players here. Bruno Guimaraes is eligible. However, I'm pretty certain this card isn't as good. Or it's probably better, to be fair. But I was one of those guys who did the road to the knockout card purely for a review. I didn't back Newcastle whatsoever. I kind of did, but that didn't end up getting an upgrade. So now, if you didn't do that and you're a Newcastle fan, to be fair, the card looks pretty decent. Like, a little bit lacking in regards to the pace and going forward with the shooting, but as just an out-and-out CDM, like, we look stat with the physicals, the defending, really good dribbling stats actually, great passing as well, and with that Intercept Playstyle Plus, looks like one of the better options. But being real with yourself here, you got to ask yourself, are you spending 150k on this card right now, or any card that's going to be eligible for this? That's the tough question here, because that's a lot of coins to be sinking into these Evos. And I don't know if you watched my video yesterday, I was a little bit disappointed with what we got in regards to the Founder Evolution, as well as the Dribbling Sensation. Is that what it was? I'm thinking it's a little bit, not outdated, but a little bit behind the power curve. I feel like we need to elevate it a little bit. But nevertheless, Bruno Guimaraes, the best player on my club right here. Let's go over to foot.gg and have a look to see what we're working with over there. Maybe there's a couple of hidden gems potentially. Tchouaméni looks like a decent option, to be fair. If you didn't do any of his other versions, I believe he had the radioactive one and about 15 different ones. That Centurions box-to-box midfielder was one for him. I'm shocked that you could do it twice. This must be a glitch. Maybe it isn't, and fair play. But Enzo Fernandez, 86 rated. I'm pretty certain he was eligible for a card yesterday, which didn't look any good whatsoever. 88 rated shooting here. It's one of the brand new cards, and he looks pretty decent. The boost on this card here to this one looks pretty substantial. Insane dribbling, defending, and physicals. If you're able to link him in nicely, of course, if Intercept Playstyle Plus in there, you could be onto something. The actual stats themselves are pretty solid. Great dribbling stats. Unbelievable defending stats, in all honesty. Physicals looking good as well as the other stats. Not really offering much going forward, but that's a decent shout, you know. I wonder how much this card's going to be. And of course, Eredivisie links aren't the easiest. PSV, I don't know if we've had too many crazy cards. Walsh in here once again. But just looking at this like first page of players, I don't think a single card here is worth over 150k in my opinion. Bruno Guimaraes and Tchouaméni potentially are the closest to it, but that's about it. Lobotka, what we saying? 87 rated on the boy. No. I mean, the card is good, but you're not going to be paying for that. No chance. We got Waity down here. Waity? Leo? I don't know how to say her name. Apologies. She looks decent, to be fair, but once again, it's nowhere near the price. Are EA putting a serious premium on the Intercept Playstyle Plus? That is the question. We've got Camavinga, who might be honestly one of the best options. If you think, how much would this card be on the market? Real Madrid, France, serious premium, a lot of love. Intercept Playstyle Plus, and very, very nice stats. Hullet Gang minus the shooting there. Great playstyles. 85 rated, can play as a left back, a centre mid, a CDM. He's probably one of the better options. And the crazy thing is, he's been eligible for, as I said, tons of evolutions in the past. Anything else down here? Torreira was actually one of the example players on my console, which is questionable. 85 rated. Ridiculous dribbling stats, and he looks solid. There's nowhere near worth the price tag, especially with the league links there. And we're already down to 84 and 83 rated, which is really disappointing, man. Yeah, nothing really stands out. Maybe there's some potential chain evolutions you could do here. Maybe this is one where you don't want to commit to it early doors. Of course, it is paid, and it's currently the most expensive paid evolution available. Considering the cards you can get from it, it's actually ridiculous, man. I can't believe it. I see Camavinga and maybe Tchouaméni as the only players that might be worth 150k on the market, and that's at a push. I don't think they'll quite get there, in all honesty. Which is a bit of a pain, but you can do it twice, as I said, which means EA just want your money and they want to milk it as much as possible. Let me quickly refresh this, see if it was just a glitch, because that might be the best way if you don't mind spending coins and evolutions, but then you're at least sinking 300k into this, or 1,500 FC points, so either way, you're paying out, which is disappointing. I don't know how EA actually price these as well. Like, is there someone who's in charge of this? Because I don't get how you do these upgrades. If you look at this one, for example, this evolution is pretty decent, and it's still paid. Osimhen was available here, same with Watkins, as you can see. And that is 75k off 350 FC points. So why is a worse evolution? I mean, on paper, it doesn't sound too bad, but the actual players eligible, nowhere near as good as like an Osimhen, for example, but it's double the price and over double the FC points. I really don't know what we're working with here, to be fair with you guys. Let me know your opinions down below. And if you're actually going to complete this one, are you someone who tries to do every evolution possible like myself? Obviously, I've got 2 accounts that I'm juggling right now, so it's quite hard to do that at times. But I try and get as many done as possible. I'm definitely intrigued to see if we get any decent chained evolutions here where we could put one in and then follow through with a second upgrade. I don't think Foot.gg I've accounted for that as of yet. If we head back over to the website and have a little look. Wijnaldum, I'm pretty certain was eligible in the one yesterday that was in fact free. If we skim through all the way down to like the 83s, maybe the 82s, there might be someone in here who looks decent. But then again, I just realised you're getting a Playstyle Plus out of this, aren't you? Which means you can't go back into the evolution. Disappointing, EA Sports. Thuram, 86 rated version I've got already. It would have been nice, to be fair, to get him higher rated. I wonder if my 84 might have been eligible if I had a hang fire and didn't put him into the upgrade yesterday. Let me see if I can go check out my card, because I did the free evolution on this boy yesterday and he looks pretty decent, but if I got the Intercept Playstyle Plus, we could have been absolutely dreaming on the man. 86 rated, I'm pretty certain his other version, the 84, would have been eligible as well, so that's a little disappointing. But in regards to this evolution, guys, I think it's going to be a straight up avoid unless you've somehow got a way to chain other evolutions. I have seen a few of this man popping about, to be fair. He's actually had some decent cards. 81 rated here with the pitch commander. But if you're able to chain one like this potentially, look at this dribbling sensation. He looks pretty solid. 86 pace, 87 dribbling, 86 pass, 86 physical, 83 defending. That's mad. With Intercept Playstyle Plus, 3-star, 5-star, with these stats, La Liga, like that's a pretty stacked card. But then you've got to pay for the pitch commander. Dribbling sensation is free. Radioactive Maestro, is that one free? I believe it is, right? Radioactive Maestro is indeed free. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to double check that one. But either way, you could be spending a reasonable amount of coins on this, being the 150k or the FC points, getting a solid option. Apart from that, absolutely dead. Let me know your opinions down below. Apologies for the lack of excitement during this evolution. I just think EA afford us a little bit in this department, and we need something to level up a little bit. And hopefully we hear some more information about the FC Founder 2 evolution yesterday, where EA potentially messed up the requirements. Fingers crossed, if we've done it like I have with Kola Moani on this account, we get an extra token as well to compensate it. But that's all hearsay. I don't know if that's going to happen, but fingers crossed it does, because I need that Nunes level up. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your night, guys. I've been Morsey. Subscribe if you're new. Catch you later.